Peace, Black family. So I got a lot of inquiries about this SNAP benefits video via DM. Now, let me say this. If you have any further questions, go ahead and drop it in the comment section and not in my DM, because we could all learn from your question and the answer. So I specifically got a lot of inquiries about the Lyndon B. Johnson quote. And I will try to illustrate what that quote means by using a clip from one of my favorite movies, Rosewood.
I tell you, boys. Anybody's hiding Jesse Hunter, my money's on Sylvester Carey. That nigga, he hates us white folks.
Mm-hmm. He does.
You know he's got a piano? A nigga with a goddamn piano. I've been working all my life. I ain't got a piano. You don't know how to play one? That ain't the point. Old man Comer, up in that house of his, he got a piano. That nigga's got one, and I don't.
That is one of the most powerful and pivotal scenes in that whole movie. If we know anything about the history of the United States, the law of the land is racism, white supremacy. Let me say it in different terms. In the words of Dr. Amos Wilson, even if you are a poor YT person, you can make it throughout the day just knowing that at least I'm not a Negro. Racism, white supremacy gives poor white people a psychological kick. It helps them fulfill their miserable, poor YT lives, because this country was essentially stolen for them. So they would often vote against their own best interests just to hold back the Negro. Oh, you need more proof?
Patriotic of things.
You can take us. The thing that's so amazing about this, that makes me so proud, you can look at anything that's happening, just about anything that's happening in the world today and tie it to slavery. You look at the highways in Atlanta, you look at the naming of Wall Street, you look at sugar that we eat. But the thing that stuck out to me was healthcare, that you can tie healthcare to slavery. How?
Absolutely. So there's a piece in there about why we're the only Western industrialized country that doesn't have universal health care. And it starts with opposition to universal health care that occurs right after slavery, when the Freedmen's Bureau was trying to offer free health care to the formerly enslaved. And there was white opposition to that. And so even today, you see with polling that white Americans will reject social programs if they think large numbers of Black people will benefit from them.
Again, if you convince the lowest white man he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice you're picking his pockets. Hell, give him someone to look down on and he'll empty his pockets for you. That hasn't changed since slavery, Reconstruction, the 60s, and present day times. And we have to realize that and stop trying to convince other people of what we already know to be the truth.
And so even today, you see with polling that white Americans will reject social programs if they think large numbers of Black people will benefit from them. And so the harms of slavery have not been contained, because there are millions of white Americans, there are millions of Latinos and Asian and Black Americans who don't have health care, who can't get insurance because of slavery.